fact, there was a boxer in the 40s. I can't remember, Puerto Rican boxers. And he specialized in hitting in the middle, and he would knock out somebody, you know, either in the first round or the 5th round or the 6th round. He get a chance, and boom, right in the middle, and he would knock out, right? Because he's very, 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 very vulnerable, right in the middle.
Wing Chun insists that you guard the center line because most of the vital pressure point was in the center. And using the elbow to guard the center enable you to use 2 arms at the same time. Therefore, you can counter attack, block and counter at the same time.
That's why I must protect the center, right? Because right along here is where the vital energies flow, right? So there's a point here, right? So there's 7 points right down to here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Any of these points can disable you. Any. See, with pressure points, you don't need a lot of power. All you need is accuracy, right? So let's try this one. Pak Sao Chin Sao. Right, strike, right? And then it goes in there, right?
You must concentrate on simple, effective technique. You don't need a lot of techniques. You only need maybe 8 to 10 techniques the most.
This point here. There are 2 points here, 2 points here. They are also very vulnerable, but right along the spine is very vulnerable, right? On this point here, right? So from here, you can do the same thing, Pak Sao Chin Sao, right? You strike, right? Then you step across, right? You step across, strike. Right? So Pak Sao Chin Sao. 1, 2, punch. Cover this one. Come back. Cover this one. But on the vocal cord, you hit because it's so brittle. It's it's brittle. You hit here, it'll break. It'll break. They can't breathe. So it blocks here, right? Cross arm. You pin the arm, right? You pin the arm, then, right? You go for the throw. That's it.
They block with the short arm, and then their 2 arms are crossed. And this lead to their 2 arms being pinned together. So it takes a little while, maybe almost a second, for them to get out of that situation. So in a second, there will be a lot of damage done.
When you do the technique, you have to have control because you can stabilize the target so that you can strike, right? So 1, 2, 3, right? So 1 underneath, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Support the thumb like this. Not like that, then you're going to hurt your thumb, like this, right? You want to strengthen it, do some push-ups, a few push-ups, and it will be so powerful, yeah.
Biu Jee is the most advanced form of Wing Chun. When you practice Biu Jee, you must learn to use the internal energy. The target area usually are the vital area and the vital pressure points of the opponent. Biu Jee also uses the elbow, and elbow is in very close range, so therefore coordination, mobility, the training of using the body to add on to the power of the strike is very necessary. And Biu Jee is to train the practitioner to use the finger and use the internal energy. So when it on point of contact, the wrist will be pivot, either downward or upward or sideways. Wing Chun, in fact, for years, it's been kept in almost one family, and it's always have a saying that Biu Jee would not be taught to anybody except to sort of closed door students. And it's very special in Wing Chun training.
Before you can use any kind of pressure point striking technique in realistic situations, you have to first train it into the chi sao, the sticking hands practice, so that you're using it at the speed of reflex action, not at the speed of conscious thought. Obviously, repetition is the mother of skill, so this practice has to go on over and over again until you become adept at doing it. Consistency is another key factor. The more times you can train per week, per month, the faster your ability to be able to get your muscle memory working for you, so you can respond in the moment. The trapping and pinning on the blind side is what leaves you in a relative position of safety whilst you attack the vulnerable point on the opponent. With a quick wrist lock, I've attacked my partner's balance, which sets him up for the following strikes.
Hit the point straight and then pivot. See? So obviously when we're practicing you have to take utmost caution in case you hurt someone, so just press it in very, very slowly. Okay? I'll show you it normal. If you punch, normal space here. Okay? I'm striking there. Alright, so that's the normal thing. But I want you to do it very, very slowly. Phil, if we use you. Okay, so we come across, elbow strike, jut sao, step in parallel, elbow strike, jut sao to the right arm, jut sao in this position. Yeah, that's it. Keep that there. Strike into nerve here, and then round, and then open him out, aiming right in the centre there. Good. Keep a nice bit of pressure here. Okay. Yeah. Good. See, this is opening the opponent out. This other hand isn't going to be fed in because of the fact that as you actually open him out, you pivot into this point. All you do is exposing this area. Okay. As we do later then. Okay. If the other hand did come in, the punch would actually strike then. He's going to face into me and he's exposing the neck. So we're recovering from this point and then we can totally finish him off. Either we work from elbows out to fingers, or work from fingers into elbows. When we're actually in close, the elbow's so powerful, it's actually the second most powerful part of your body. The only thing that's more powerful is your legs. Okay, so the elbow strike is actually more powerful than your punch. Alright? We've got the range with the Bil Jee, but obviously you have to be very, very accurate, and that's why we aim for nerve points. If I just hit muscle, it's not going to do anything to him, so I have to actually hit the nerve points that we're dealing with, okay? So I have to be accurate on that, that's practice accuracy, okay? And application. Let's say, but once we're in close, the elbows being so powerful are very, very difficult to defend against. So whatever happens into this position, even if he put his right hand up in a position here, I can actually smash this out of the way. And then that exposes, see, I can then work more. So you flow through and you smother your opponent. Any technique that's there, you can actually, see, and move him out of the way. It's a very, very, very powerful attack. And then aim, okay. Just do that slowly, get the feel of it first. Right, round, break, jut sao again. Good, and then cow sao and Bil Jee. Good, that's good. Okay. Keep your fingers packed together for strength. So you will allow later on separation, but for the beginning you keep it nice and tight together. Some of the strength there, each one, because you're actually using these two fingers for striking. Alright, so you have to support it with the other two fingers, the outer two, so it's a stronger position for striking. Always breathe out as well when you're striking, so you're breathing into your diaphragm. So you're getting the energy to come out. So, keep the thumb in there.
do you want me to do the Biu Jee, or you just want to do the see the application?
Can we see the form?
Yeah. I love doing forms.
Wing Chun Biu Jee is the most advanced form in the system. It trains the practitioner to use the internal energy in attack and defense. So when it on point of contact, the wrist will be pivot, either downward or upward or sideways. Biu Jee also uses the elbow, and elbow is in very close range, so therefore coordination, mobility, and the training of using the body to add on to the power of the strike is very necessary. The use of the finger as a tool to strike needs to be done exactly and precisely. Wing Chun, in fact, for years, has been kept in almost one family. Biu Jee is to train the practitioner to use the finger and use the internal energy. So when it on point of contact, the wrist will be pivot. The target area usually are the vital area and the vital pressure points of the opponent.